Makim. All praise and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Ha Rakar Kodas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught me this truth, and peace and salutations to Yakim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. I'm Brother Yash from the GMS Louisiana Saints Camp, back with another lesson. And it's just going to be a quick lesson on Bank of America. Customers report account outage. Some seeing balance of zero. So they just woke up this morning and checked their account. Some couldn't get in their account. And then those who did get in their account, all they seen was a zero balance, man. And that's all it take, man. We waiting on something big to happen, man. And one day people going to wake up and they ain't going to be able to get no money out of the bank. They're going to go from millions to zero, all right? Thousands to zero, hundreds of thousands to zero, all right? And they're going to collapse this society, man. And if you want your money back, you'll get it back due to UBI, okay, Universal Basic Income, and or you'll get it back on your RFID chip, which is your Charagma chip, but you got to take that in order to get all your millions back. You see? Because they're transferring everything into a central bank digital currency. All right, so you're gonna have to get it on that Charagma. So we'll just read a little bit of this and bring out some scriptures. All right, customers using Bank of America reportedly having trouble accessing their bank accounts for at least several hours Wednesday, okay? And today's Wednesday, so they went several hours without being able to get to their money. Now, you know some of them was about to hurt themselves. You know, Esau can't take no pain, can't take no hardships. All right? Reports of problems spiked around 1 p.m. Eastern, when about 20,266 outages were reported, according to the website Down Detector. So they had over 20,000 people reporting that they didn't have nothing in their account or they couldn't get in it. People complained that their account balance were not visible on the app, while others said they could access their account, but that they were seeing a balance of $0. So some of them couldn't get in it, and others who did get in it seeing $0. Now imagine waking up going from a millionaire to not having anything. All right, and that's what's going to happen in these latter days, man. People with all their money, they're going to wake up. People like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, all these different celebrities, and it's going to be zero. And if you want to get it back, you got to go get that Charagma. All right, app not working, and online banking shows yesterday balance. One user said on Down Detector. So one of them said that it was showing yesterday balance. Both the app and the browser access to BOA remain at least partially down for us. Another user said can now see some of our account, but not all of it. And the transfer between account functions remain non-functional for all accounts. So they were having major problems with their accounts, man. And this is going to happen. Bank of America told USA Today later Wednesday that these issues are being addressed and have largely been resolved. We apologize for any inconvenience, the company said. All right. So they basically said, hey, we're addressing these issues, but most of it is fixed, but some of it is still down. All right. Beautiful. Zephaniah 1 and 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord Yahweh, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fifth gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills, man. All right, that great crashing represents the stock market crashing, man. All right, and these people, all right, the fifth gate, okay, that's where in the ancient day, they would trade and Mac tests, all right, and they would have all kind of different things that they would trade, man. So it's basically saying sound no alarm, because guess what? The stock market is about to crash, man. All right, so all of these people that's involved with the stock market, stockbrokers, investors, etc. Hey man, this stock market is about to go down, man. All right, it happened in 1929. With the Great Depression. Okay, it happened in 1987, Black Monday. 1999, the dot-com bubble. All right, you see all of these different crashes. 2008, you had the housing bubble. That was the housing crash. In 2024, you got an everything bubble. Everything's gonna crash. Okay, so that great crashing from the hills. Hills represent mountains, governments. Hills represent governments. Okay. So guess what? This economy is going to crash, and every government that's connected to the dollar is going to crash right along with it. Okay, how ye inhabitants of Mactas, for all the merchants, people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off. See, all of these people dealing with the stock market, it's gonna crash. Dealing with the economy, it's gonna crash, man. So you're not gonna be able to trade. You ain't gonna be able to invest and buy bonds and stocks. All of that shit is gonna be done with. All right. All right. So MacTest is likened to Wall Street. For all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off, man. Why? Because the money it crashed. Is no more. The money is devalued. It is zero. It's worth nothing. Okay. Isaiah 19 and 14. The Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. All right, he mingled a spirit of confusion, a spirit of foolishness. All right, and they have caused Egypt. Egypt, according to Revelation 11:8, is spiritual. America is spiritual Egypt. Egypt is the land of is bondage, basically. So America is the new land of bondage, where we were sent over here to serve our slavery, do our bid, and now our bid is almost up. To err in every work thereof. So everything that America does, whether it's politically, socially, whether it's dealing with World War III, whether it's dealing with their allies, everything they do is going wrong. They don't have no solutions for none of their problems. All right, you got a port strike. They don't got no solution for that, and that's gonna send Babylon and circle in the drain. Okay, because when these stores don't get their food and these people realize they're not getting replenished, they're going to cut up in uproars. All right, so they can't handle that. You got a presidential election that's coming up, and they both look foolish. Everything, they look like clown. They look like a clown show. All right, so they can't handle that. They got war over there with Israel, Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, and Iran. All right, they can't deal with that. They've been in trade wars with China. They can't deal with that. China about to invade Taiwan. They can't deal with that. So none of their diplomacy is working. None of their things, nothing that they're doing is working. All right, so they're erring in every way. As a drunken man, staggereth in his vomit, and when you drunk, you moving. You don't really have your balance. You're not really conscious. Okay, you're not sober, so you just drunk and you moving, you're stumbling. All right, you're knocking over shit, and that's how America is, man. They sloppy with it. All right, verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rust may do, man. So there ain't gonna be no work out here, man. All right, so this Bank of America, it was just a test run, man. All right, see how you niggas behave. All right, it's a test run, but they really gonna collapse the system, and there ain't gonna be no jobs, ain't gonna be no money. It's gonna be worthless. All right, let's go to James 5:1. All right, go to now, ye rich men, talking to you elites. Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Yeah, because you about to have bad troubles. You about to have terrible times. All right. Your riches are corrupted and your garment are ma-ethan. Yeah, meaning your money is worthless, man. All right. Your money is worthless. It doesn't have nothing backing it up. No gold backing the money up. You just running a big ass Ponzi scheme. Your gold and silver is cankered and rusted. Of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Yea, ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. And those treasures that you heap together, guess what? That's going to be to the elect. All that damn gold, that's to the elect, man. Your money is basically worthless, man. When you go into that crinkled and rust of them that be a witness, crinkled, I mean, your money is basically worthless. It ain't shit. Let me read it in NLT. James 5:1. Look here, you rich people, weep and groan with anguish because of all the terrible troubles ahead of you. Yeah, your money ain't gonna mean shit. All right, you can't save your life with this money, and you gonna be able to wipe your ass with this physical money. It ain't gonna be worth nothing. Your wealth is rotting away, and your fine clothes are moth-eaten rags. Your gold and silver have become worthless. See, this money that everybody's dying for, this dollar bill that they made a god, an idol, it ain't even worth nothing. And the only reason it's still standing is because people believe in this system. But when they stop believing, like Brits, they're devaluating the money every day because Brits are not even using the money no more. So all that money is going to come over here, which is going to cause hyperinflation. This port strike is going to cause hyperinflation. All right, you can see how the money is worthless. The very wealth you were counting on will eat away your flesh like fire. This treasure you have accumulated will stand as evidence against you on the day of judgment. Yeah, because they hiding all of the gold, man. All right, they stole everything, and they just got it sitting up. It's just sitting up. All right, so basically, all of this is leading to, all right, this collapse of this society. All right, where they're gonna usher in a central bank digital system. They're gonna roll out universal monthly income, where they give you $2,000 or whatever they give you. All right, and then you're gonna have to receive it on a chip to operate in this life, operate in Esau's world. Revelations 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. So whether you have money or you don't have money, all right, whether you are significant in this society or you insignificant, okay. All right, free and bond, whether you in jail or whether you just in the regular world, to receive a mark, all right, in their right hand or in their forehead. That mark goes into charagma, and they're going to use the karax, all right, to insert the charagma, all right. The karax is just basically like a needle, all right. So this is what they're planning. This is the new world order right here. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So in order for you to buy or sell, you got to have this mark, man. You got to have this mark, man. And that mark signifies you belong to Esau. You belong to this system. All right. He's your power. Okay. And I'm going to go to Galatians 6 and 17. And I'm going to get this mark, this word mark, right here in a blue letter for you. All right, G4741.
Strong's G4742. Stigma.
All right. The mark to stick, i.e. prick. And they're going to prick you with that karax. They're going to prick you with that karax. And they're going to stick that charagma in you. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. All right. And this is a brand. This is branding you that you belong to Esau. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their masters, or commanders branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. So when you get this charagma, you're indicating that you belong to the devil. You belong to Satan, the adversary, the devil, the deceiver, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? And you belong a part of his beast system, his new world order. And there were even some devotees who stepped themselves in this way with the token of their powers, of their God. See, when you get this in you, in your right hand or your forehead or wherever you get it at, you're stamping yourself that's saying that Esau is your power. Esau is your God. All right? And we're not supposed to get any cuts in our body. Let's go to Leviticus 19 and I believe 28. Leviticus 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord Yahweh. So you're not supposed to be getting tattoos. You're not supposed to be getting all these piercings and shit. All right? You're not supposed to be getting any needles cut and pricked in you. Verse 28. I'm going to read it in the NLT. Do not cut your bodies for the dead, and do not mark your skin with tattoos. I am the Lord. See? So we're not supposed to even be indulging in tattoos and all these different cuts and putting needles in you or and stuff like that. You're not supposed to be doing all that. No, not at all. Let's go back. Revelation 13. All right, and 17, okay, we just read 16. You know that mark is the charagma. You know that you're not supposed to make any incisions in your body, all right, any tattoos or any cuts or anything far as anybody pricking you with anything, okay? Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you don't get this mark, you're not going to be able to buy, sell. You're not going to be able to go out and eat. You're not going to be able to get on a plane. You're not going to be able to do none of the luxuries or the comfortabilities of this life. All right? You basically going to be exiled from the system. Verse 18, here's wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 666, 666. The universal barcode. All right, that's what that is. Okay, so the point is they're going to collapse this system so that they can usher in the charagma. All right. All right, and if you take that charagma, your punishment is going to be death. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, following Esau's ideologies and philosophies, do as thy will, voting, all of that bullshit, okay? LGBTQ, all right? Equal rights, all right, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb, man. So you people are going to get hit with that ICBM nuke missiles, man. All right? Your eyes are going to fucking come out, melt out of your head. Let me read that in the NLT. Revelation 14 and 9. Then the third angel followed them, shouting, anyone who worship the beast and his statue, or who accept his mark on the forehead or the hand, which Elon Musk is coming up with that Neuralink, all right, that's that mark, all right, must drink the wine of the Lord's anger. It has been poured full strength into God's cup of wrath. See? And they will be tormented with fire and brimstone and burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. All right, so you people are gonna get scorched out here, man. All right, you're gonna be scorched out here. Let's see. I want to get something right quick. All right. Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. So all you other nations, the Lord about to take you down, man. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. All right. And this goes for 2/3 too. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. See, you people are gonna fucking catch them nukes, man. All right, and it's gonna evaporate you. It's gonna melt your ass. All right, Ezekiel 22 and verse 20, real quick. Let's go to 21. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. See, you about to get melted. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh, have poured out my fury upon you. So that's the wrath of his indignation, man. All right, the Lord is going to pull out his fury upon you people, man. All right. Okay. So we see that day coming, man. Malachi 4 and 1. All right. I'm reading it in NLT. The Lord of heaven's army says, the day of judgment is coming, burning like a furnace. On that day, the arrogant and the wicked will be burned up like straw. They will be consumed, roots, branches, and all. See? On that day, you motherfuckers gonna get burnt up like straw. And what is straw? Straw burns, man. All right. That's a burning agent. I mean, that's a burning something that you can burn. So you people are gonna be like straw. See? Let me see. Bear with me. All right. 2 Peter 3 and 11. Let me read it in the NLT. Since everything around us is going to be destroyed like this, what holy and godly lives you should live. Yeah, what manner you should be living, man. You should be living like a hopeful elect. All right, spotless, man. All right, to the best of your ability. Looking forward to the day of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and hurrying it along. On that day, he will set the heavens on fire. See, the heavens are going to be on fire, and the elements will melt away in the flames. See, the elements, everything that you see is going to melt. That's the elements. But we are looking forward to a new heaven, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's kingdom. All right, and King David. All right, down on to the elect. All right, and new earth he has promised. A world filled with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's righteousness. Okay? So guess what? This place is going to get burnt up, man. And you people are going to be burnt up. All right? America is going to be the altar, and you people are going to be the sacrifice. Okay? So this Bank of America, or people waking up and not having any money, that's prophecy, man. All right? That's prophecy. All right? And this is going to happen. And there's nothing that nobody can do about it, man, because thus say the Lord. Ezekiel 12 and 25. And it reads, for I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. See, everything that the Lord says will come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, talking about Israel, will I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord. See, the Lord word never fails, man. All right. So You people are gonna wake up one day and realize all your money's gone. You're gonna run down to Egypt to get that protection. And guess what? He gonna fucking double cross you. Isaiah 30 and verse 1 in the NLT. What sorrow awaits my rebellious children, said the Lord. You make plans that are contrary to mine. You make alliances not directed by my spirit, thus piling up your sins. See, because they're in league with Esau. That's their father. All right? And they're going to run down to their daddy as soon as they have some trouble. All right? But your daddy's going to turn on you because he's also the sword of the Lord. So he's going to be used as the weapon, all right, to exterminate you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called. Isaiah 31 and 1 in the NLT. What sorrow awaits those who look to Egypt for help, trusting their horses, chariots, and charioteers, and depending on the strength of human armies instead of looking to the Lord, the Holy One of Israel. See, these armies ain't gonna save you. This money ain't gonna save you. All right, the only one who's gonna save you is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai. All right, Yahweh, why Yahweh Sai? They're the only ones that can save you. All right, so you depending on this system. All right, uproaring and protesting and all that shit. That ain't gonna save you, Jake. Shalom.